Here they have given you. So these two make your one quiver, and you have two quiver. So the time signature is 3/8. That means we need three quiver. Okay. So we can write this same as this one, the separate. So we have done the separate one. Okay. So let's write after that. So two semiquaver. There are two semiquaver triplet, one after the another. They can be written as 6 to be played in time of 4. So one quiver. That will be a one crochet beat. Okay. So for one crochet beat, we can write this also, and we can write this as well, and we can write them separately as well. Okay. So let's write after that. So after that, you can just write here 6 of them more. So we're gonna do this. Three quavers you can write like this. So here we have done three quiver because in the grouping of 3 2. So this is three quiver covered. Now we're gonna cover two quiver. Now for the rechecking, we'll check in the second bar. So you can see this two semi-quiver makes one quiver, and these two semi-quiver makes one quiver, and this is a quiver rest here. So again, these are this triplet of quiver. So this makes our one quiver. This one makes our one quiver. Same way we have this one as one quiver. This one is a fourth quiver. Hello friends, today we are going to do the next part of our note values. So in this one today we are going to learn the semi-quiver triplet. Okay, what do we mean is that generally we write a semi-quiver triplet. Okay, sometimes composer want to divide a quiver. So this is a quiver, right? Now if you divide it into two semi-quiver, you will write it like this, right? But you have to convert it into a triplet. So that means you have to do this and write triplet. So that means this quiver is equal to this triplet with the same value of your two semi-quiver. So this is what we mean by triplet. So you can see this can be converted as this, and this can be converted as this as well, as in a simple language. At the bottom you can see here they have given you. So these two make your one quiver, and you have two quiver. So the time is 3/8. That means we need three quiver. Okay. So this quiver they have converted here as a triplet. So triplet also. So these three are equal to actually two semi-quiver, and two semi-quiver are equal to one quiver. So this is what they have to say in this one. Now if you see below, they have given the examples, different examples, and how you can write it down. So you can see that this is how you can write it down, where the beat is dotted crochet. Dotted crochet means if there is three quavers there. So dotted crochet means three quiver, right? So we can write it all together, or we can write them three separate triplets over here. Now where you see two semiquaver, there are two semiquaver triplet, one after the another. They can be written as 6 to be played in time of 4. So you can see this called 6 triplet also. Later on you'll understand that, and we can write it down like this. So this is equal to a crochet beat. Okay, this one is equal to a crochet beat because these three will make one quiver, and these three will make one quiver. That will be a one crochet beat. Okay, so for one crochet beat we can write this also, and we can write this as well, and we can write them separately as well. Okay, so let's move on to our first exercise. So the first one, it says write some semi-quiver triplet to agree with each time signature. So according to time signature we have to write the triplets given here. Okay, so let's start here. What we're gonna do, so what's the time signature? The time signature is 6/8. Okay, that means we need 6 quiver beat. Okay, now we can see the first example they have given over here. They have given this is one quiver, this is equal to one quiver, and this is equal to one quiver. So that means we need three more. So what we can do, we can write them again, but we can write them in a separate way. So 1 2 3, 1, 2, 3, then 1, 2, 3. So we can write, okay, and we have to just put triplet. So as you see here, over here in the example, the first example they have written like this, where we can write this same as this one, the separate. So we have done the separate one. Okay. So let's write after that. So after that, you can just write here 6 of them more. So we're gonna do this. Okay. We're gonna make 6 triplets. So I'm just making them. You can just write when you write, just write them properly. Okay. Okay. So and we put 3 on top of them. So it becomes triplet. Okay. Now next one is 5, 8. That means we need 5 quiver. So when we have whenever we have a time range of 5, 8, we need to do in a grouping. So we can do 2, 3 grouping or a 3, 2 grouping. So for simple, keep it simple, we'll first keep it as a 3, 2 grouping. So let's do as a 3. So we can just write this one, 2, 3, 3, 1, 2, 3. So together, then okay. So these three we can group together as we have studied over here in our example. Okay, these are 3 quiver. So 3 quivers you can write like this. So here we have done 3 quiver because in the grouping of 3, 2. So this is 3 quiver covered. Now we're gonna cover 2 quiver. Okay, which again can be written as which are equal to your crochet bead, and we put here. Okay, let's follow the same thing for the next bar. Here also group of 2. So in 5, 8 you have to careful about the grouping notes. Okay, how you group them. Let's do the next one. Next one is 2, 4. That means we need 2 crochet bead. Okay, 2 crochet bead value with the triplet. So we know again, so for the crochet bead, we can write 2 triplets together as we have just mentioned in the above 5, 8, 2, 4 grouping. So you can see this one, this is equal to 1 crochet bead. Same way we're going to use it here. Okay, so that is how we complete 1 crochet bead. Okay, so we cover here our this time. Next one is 3, 8, where we need 3 quiver bead. Okay, so in this one we can just write simply. So in bar we need this much only. So okay, so here we have finished this question. If you have any doubt, do let me know in the comment section so I can help you out. Next question we goes to add correct time signature to the music. So we have to check the time signature. So first one you can see is given the 4/4. We have to look it from the bass clef one. So let's find the simple thing in this one. So this is your value. This note is value of your eighth note. So that's a half beat, right? This is a quiver. So we got one quiver. Okay, so say we got one quiver here. This is a triplet here. So triplet means one quiver here. Okay, and this is the third quiver. So we got three quavers right now in one bar. Okay. Now for the rechecking, we'll check in the second bar. So you can see this two semi-quiver makes one quiver, and these two semi-quiver makes one quiver, and this is a quiver rest here. So again, these are three quiver in one bar. So that means this is 3/8 time signature. Okay. Let's move to next one. So in the next one, we can see, okay, so in this one, we can see here, this is 1/6 triplet, which is equal to our one crochet beat. Okay. Then this is second sextuplet, which is equal to again one crochet beat. Then we have this triplet of quiver. So this makes our one quiver. This one makes our one quiver. Same way we have this one as one quiver. This one is the fourth quiver, and the bar finishes here. So this is, we have one crochet beat, two crochet beat, these two make three crochet beat, and this one make four crochet beat. So where is it is 4/4 time signature. Okay. Now if you want to recheck, you can see this is again a sextuplet here. Okay, which makes one crochet beat. Then this is another one which makes another crochet beat, and this is a dotted crochet which makes 1.5 crochet beats. Okay, and in the beginning you can see this one half one, so this one added to this one 4. Okay, so that means 4 crochet beats. So time signature is 4/4 for this one. Yeah, let's do the next one. Okay, next one we can see is easy. So we have, this is a quiver. So this triplet make one quiver, this triplet make one quiver, and then we have three quavers here. 1, 2, 3. So that means this is 6/8. So I hope you have understood this topic. If you have any question, do let me in the comment section. Now I'll see you in the next video. Till then, thank you.